When is the last time you really dove deep into your psyche and tried to figure out some deep-seated problems you had? Huh? I mean, really think about it. How long has it been? Well, in Psychonauts 2, we're actually doing it right this second on a game show. On like a Food Network style game show here. Guys, this is Psychonauts. This game has come out like 3 weeks ago or so. I would have covered this much earlier, but I've been so busy with like personal life stuff that I haven't even been able to like cover the game, much less actually talk about it. But this game I have been having a ball with. I actually got to play a bit of it last week, and then last night I played a good chunk of it. And for those of you who haven't played Psychonauts, the original game, it came out like, what, 15, 16 years ago or something like that? It's been a while. You play as Raz, this little guy here, who has all these cool psychic abilities. He's also an acrobat. He can roll on this ball. He can jump real high with the ball. He can zap things with his brain. He could float. And he can cause devastation with fire, which is pretty fun to do. And of course, you have a bunch of other abilities too. That's just a piece of what you can do here. But with Raz, he is somebody, he's a kid who has always wanted to be a psychonaut. And a psychonaut is somebody who delves into people's brains and tries to help them, you know, get through different issues, you know. And some of the issues in this game are just, man, they are crazy. They are quite crazy. This guy that we're working with here, Professor Bowl. Bool? Bowl. I think it's Bool. But Bool has a lot of issues. He actually self-committed himself into psycho-isolation. And we are now trying to help him through some of the overwhelming feelings he has towards the other professors at the Psychonauts Foundation here. So, either way, it is a 3D platformer. You can jump around and collect these different figments. The figments are basically different thoughts inside somebody's brain. And if you collect enough of these, you can level up. There's a whole level up system we'll get into in just a second. But right now, we're going to do the game show. This game is known to be very funny. I should say the first game is known to be very funny, and the second game continues that in stride here, like big time. So we're going to hit the button here. We're actually going to go into round 3 of this Ram It Down game show that we're doing inside Bool's head. And I'm going to show you what's going on here and show you some of the comedy within. This is where the game really shines. The story, the comedy, the dialogue.
You know,
not that it's not a fun 3D platformer either, but...
Oh, I hope I didn't just jinx it.
Me too, because it's time for our third and final dish. Straight from the Lumber Stack Diner, it's the Honey Pepper Pancake Stacker. You'll need another egg.
We're old friends. He boiled my dad and grandfather.
Oh, this time that egg needs to fry.
Then I'm your guide.
Next, you'll need a boar.
I'm just a pig, but trust me, I'm game. Get it?
Whatever, as long as that pig gets sliced.
That's a little sick, man.
And fried.
Wait, I gotta pull a double shift?
To give our pancake stack that signature beehive look, you're going to be using an actual beehive.
Ooh, I'm all a buzz.
I wish Cassie were here to handle those bees.
But wait, there's more. The final touch of summery sweetness comes from a watermelon
It's about time.
that's been chopped
Sure, I guess. Kinda still thinking about that pig, though.
and then blended.
Oh. Looks like I'm the big finish.
No pressure, but this is Ford Cruller's favorite dish.
To mess this up would be an insult to the very heart of the Psychonauts.
Yeah.
So, chefs, better get cooking.
So, just to start off there, you know, why Agent Bool is thinking of a cooking game show, I have no idea. I don't know why it's thrown in here. But this is a great mini game. So basically with Raz here, you're grabbing ingredients, you're taking them to these other dangerous areas of the level to, you know, fry an egg or, you know, blend a fruit or whatever it is and bring it back to create these meals. What you don't know what's going on is because we're in the middle of the game here, about 4 or 5 hours in, the puppets that are talking are actually characters that are inside the Psychonauts facility, inside the Foundation. So all of those characters, the goats, you know, the other characters, the other animals, they are actually some of his peers, the Agent Bull's peers, and they're the ones that he's afraid of. He's overwhelmed by them and his responsibilities. So right now he's cooking all these really complex meals for them in hopes that they will like it, but they're being very, very, very strict with him. So, all right, let's get to it here. And I'm sorry, guys, I just feel like I have to kind of like, you know, explain these things, you know, because I am kind of throwing you into the middle here. All right, so we got the beehive. If we read that right, we got to take the beehive over here to the boiling pot, which is a big hippo. And we got to throw the beehive in there. But you guys could see, like, the humor, the story, the dialogue, it's all there. Everything that, you know, Tim Schafer was a part of at the first game is here. It's still silly, still crazy. Here, we'll go chop up the pig here. The other thing to keep in mind, too, is that this portion of the game is actually unique to everything else in the game. They've added a lot of unique things in the game. So, you know, you're never going to have another level where you're doing this mini-game style thing. You know, this is it.
This is weird. Edie? Is that you?
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. This just got a lot weirder.
Oh, God. We're going to chop up the pig.
Hey, that wasn't so bad.
I guess not. We're going to take this bacon.
No kidding? Well, say hi to your
And now we are going to go fry it up. I thought that this whole thing in creating a you know, a cooking show in a gigantic level was very, very clever. It really works for me.
Is that honey pepper boiled bacon I smell?
There we go. So now we gotta fry the bacon up.
Chef, remember where the serving plate is.
There we go. Fry up that bacon. Oh. One more.
That ingredient looks ready. Now, 3 minutes just has to get
All right, so
back to the
now
serving plate.
we've got to get back, and we've got to serve this piece of bacon. There are a lot of pieces to this one, but I think that was the most complicated one. All right, we got a watermelon that needs to be chopped, egg that needs to be fried. Okay, so there's a lot of...
Don't listen to those goats. They're all lions.
Who's the water? There's the watermelon. Okay.
I knew you couldn't resist me.
Now, the recipe calls for the melon to be sliced.
Yes,
Let's
sliced.
see
Okay.
if Chef
Thanks for the
remembers.
reminder there, dude. Through the knives.
So far, so good. But will he remember to pull back the action hook?
I like that the announcer is giving me the clues, like, okay, don't forget to do these things.
Chef is now cleared up.
Because otherwise I might.
Button. Let's see if Chef can bring that chopped melon over to the blender.
Okay, so now we gotta head all the way over to the blender. Let's do it. Grind our way over. Here we are. Alright, so now we gotta climb up. Avoid the spinning deadly knives.
Moving blades, razor sharp. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, they're just gonna blend for a bit. So what can we do now? We've got Beehive over there doing his thing. Oh, this is not gonna be good. I'll fall.
Get moving.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. We only got a minute left. I feel like I am lagging here big time. Oh, don't want to get fried. Okay, we got the honey. We head back. Oh god, we didn't even get the egg where it needs to go yet. Egg!
Chef needs to fry that egg now.
God, this is gonna be really close. If at all.
30 seconds seconds to go. I don't want to panic you, but I would say panic would not be completely inappropriate at a time like this.
Oop, that was not what I meant to do. Okay, I think that totally messed me up there. There's no way I'm gonna make it now. Oh, I keep hitting the button.
5 seconds. Ingredient.
Alright, we totally didn't do it within time. I don't know if that's gonna matter here. It looks like it's still going. So maybe that's just to get the first prize, because you are going after those grand prizes there.
Can't please those dumb goats.
Yeah, we were close too. What are you doing? Get in there.
Well, for better or worse, it looks like the dish is assembled. Just push it.
Alright, so this ain't gonna be good. We missed it by like a good 30 seconds there.
Have I mentioned that when prepared improperly, the honey pepper pancake stacker can produce an interesting byproduct? No? I didn't mention the possibility of a deadly swarm of killer bees? Ah, no.
This could be bad.
Let's see what we got. Reveal the meal!
Is that the tallest stack you could manage?
It's taller than it looks.
Because we put the literal height of the horizontality of the flavor profile, if you will.
Seems convincing.
Moderately pleasant.
Moderately pleasant.
Well, Chef, it looks like you've won over not just our judges, but also our audience. How do you feel?
Well, I couldn't have done it without this young man here.
No way! You can totally do this on your own now, Agent Boole.
No, don't say that.
That's great to hear. Because it's time for what, audience?
Double down!
Uh-oh.
No!
That's right. It's time to double down. Chef will
Looks
be
like we got a
cooking
boss
alone
fight going
in
here.
our isolation station, completely dependent on his sous chef to gather the ingredients he needs for the final 3 dishes.
Don't worry, Agent Boole. I'll get you all the ingredients you need.
What do you think, judges? Ready for another course?
No problem.
We're professionals.
We might have to make a little room.
Okay, first dish is vegetable medley. Ingredients on the board. I'm getting out of here before things get messy.
Oh, man. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, well, this looks crazy.
More touching that regurgitated matter. It can't be good for you. It must be.
Oh, that's not going to help the chef. Perfect choice. But is it?
Oh, there we go, okay. I didn't realize they were all onions. I thought they were going to be
I know
hidden.
you goats ate some eggs earlier.
Look out.
Whoa! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So you guys can see how this would be a pretty freaky game, man. There are definitely some freaky parts in this. Jesus, there's stuff everywhere.
I want this. No offense.
That's not what I needed at all.
Needed eggs. So once you pick them up, that's when you know what you got. I see, okay. Forgive me, my first time doing this boss fight. Oh, okay.
Goat is charging.
Knock me off. Alright, I am just getting pelted here. Luckily I can collect some health. Alright, we need an egg. We got an egg. Okay, we got it. Everybody's just vomiting on me.
More ingredients.
Strawberry. Got it.
That's the final ingredient. Now I just have to make this dish all by myself.
Alright, we have these sensor dudes showing up. Fry some of them up. There we go. Certain enemies take more damage from certain attacks, like those guys take fire real well. What are we doing here?
As you know, in the double down round, the chef's assistant must serve the dish to the judges. Let's see if this young man has a passion for service.
Oh, I see. Okay. So we're just mashing Y. Okay.
Oh, it looks like our judge liked that dish. Perhaps a little too much. Oh, but it looks like someone's ready to get back in the mix.
Oh.
It's gonna be messy. I'm out of here. Second dish is royal borscht. Good luck.
Clever boss fight, gotta say. It's pretty interesting the way it's all put together.
One of those disgusting monsters might hold the key to our victory. Stay clear of the goat wretch.
The ticket.
Bread.
Thank you. I can't bring home the bacon without any pork.
Alright, there's the mixer. Okay, they're working together. Oh, he's vomiting into the mixer. Okay, that's pretty creative. Just saying.
Oh, I don't like it in here.
I'm gonna grab some health.
The ingredients are so nice, he's using them twice.
Please tell me this batch has the ingredient I need.
Okay, we need pork. It's not pork.
Serve the judge.
Why are you playing with that? I don't want that. Oh, I hate to see that. I'm going to close my
Gave him the wrong thing. Didn't mean to. Meant to throw it off to the side.
Why are you touching that regurgitated matter? It can't be good for you, and it must be unacquaintably raw.
I'm gonna pick up all the health I can right now. Okay. Good. Alright. We need pig.
More ingredients.
Oh no, he's got the wrong ingredient again.
Here we go.
There we go, finally.
Let's have an egg, please.
This young boy reminds me of a dog I used to have. Used to love to roll around in vomit.
Quickly, sort through the partially digested and find me my ingredient.
Why is he picking up the wrong ingredient, I wonder? That's better.
Egg.
Yes, I'll take it from
Got it.
Brace yourself for a hastily prepared dinner down there.
Oh, we got some of the heavier hitter guys over here.
that, ladies and gentlemen? It looks incredible, but the judges say it's inedible.
Serve it before it gets up and walks away.
Eat, 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 eat. Eat, 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 eat.
Fill it up.
Eat, 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 eat.
All right, only one judge to go.
Hold on.
One
Let's
judge
see if
to
our
go.
second judge can exercise a little more moderation. Uh-oh, someone's been overserved. And it looks like they're getting ready.
Whose
to
hands are
play
these?
out. But our final dish is no laughing matter. Mess up these jam tarts, and you'll find yourself in a sticky situation.
All right.
Let's on the bright side. More ingredients.
Beehive?
Wrong ingredient.
Put that down. You'll spoil the dish. Finally. Please don't play with that.
Got it.
A slight vomit on this one, but I'll cover it up with spices. Seeds or no seeds, it doesn't matter. Just
I cannot believe
water
all the
lemon
vomit
if you can.
in this level. It is insane. I was not expecting a level covered in vomit. I can definitely say that. There's been some weird stuff in this game so far, some very dark humor in certain ways,
Please stay clear of the
but
dirt wretch from
I definitely was not expecting all the vomit.
one of those disgusting lumps.
It's like a G.G. Allen show or something, right? Give me the health. Okay.
You can do this, Compton. Just clear your mind.
Seems like the sous chef has picked up the wrong ingredient.
Yeah, I need the watermelon.
We don't need one of those right now. I wouldn't touch that.
I don't think they even supplied me with a watermelon that round. It wasn't even in the mix. That is weird. I think it'd be somewhere in there. There we go. Trying to make it so I can grab some health. Alright, let's try this again. Give me a watermelon, huh?
That's the ingredient we need.
Rats. This isn't what I need.
Ooh, looks like
There
he's
it
got
is.
a good one, relatively speaking.
Just what the doctor ordered.
I know this is strawberry.
Alright, the question I have here
Why are you touching that regurgitated mass?
is how many
Can't be good for you.
total
Must be
ingredients do I need
unbelievably
for this one?
Oh, that's not going to help the chef's final score.
I'm still getting hit by stuff.
Here come some fresh candidates. Well, fresh is a strong word. but
Strawberry.
I don't want this.
Nope.
No offense. Oops. Wrong ingredient. Nope.
It seems like the sous chef has picked up the wrong ingredient.
Perfect.
There it is.
That's the last ingredient, my boy.
Alright, so we got one of these guys here.
Will be my best one yet. Dinner in a minute.
Eat, 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 eat.
Oh, jeez.
Eat, 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 eat. Eat, 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 eat.
Alright, I need to just take these guys out first. Be careful, because I'm right at the end here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, he's done. Alright, these guys are pretty easy to take out, for the most part. Now, I'll take the health, thank you. And I'll take the hammer. A couple more hits. How many more does this guy need? There we go, he's gone.
Well, who are these jammy fellows?
Serve them quickly, young man. You never know what these tarts might do.
Let's fill him up. There we go.
Run for the hills, folks!
Or should I say, there we goat? Maybe not.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've certainly had my fill of excitement today. All right, everybody, let's clean up this mess.
He seems much better, doesn't he?
Come on, get a move on. Clean kitchen, clean mind. You see, this is why I usually get takeout.
Now he's cracking jokes. He's back to normal. See? We done good. We done very good.
Oh, that is so Cassie. But what do you mean they won't let her out? What librarian? Here, my boy. You've earned this. I need to go find Cassie right away. Lost? We'll never get lost. I know that forest like the back of my hand.
Wait, don't you want help? Guess he doesn't. With this
There you go, there's a
senior
rank up.
pass, I can get to Agent Crawler in the bowling alley and try to reconnect that aspect of his mind. The bowling aspect.
So, yeah, there was a lot to take in there, guys. There was a lot going on. A lot of story stuff that I'm not really going to talk about here, but I will say that I'm really very much enjoying the story in this game. Basically, Agent Boole was looking for a friend of his named Cassie. She had gone missing. He went crazy. He was in this bubble for a long time. And that's basically all I'll say about that. The thing that he handed us, though, was a card that we needed for a quest to help another character out. What I want to show you here, though, because I knew this was going to be kind of a long video because I wanted to show off part of like a unique level. I wanted to show off a boss fight, which is why I started where I started. And I wanted to show off here, which is the main...
I'm doing to Agent Forsyth, but Agent Sonato gave me strict orders not to. He can't really suspect Hollis.
But I wanted to show off the main hub world here, and this is the main hub world here. It's actually pretty beautiful. Now, what's cool about Psychonauts 2 is Psychonauts 2 really does feel like the original game, but just like times 20. In a lot of the instances of Psychonauts, the original game, I remember playing it back then. I haven't played it since. I've always tried to get back into it at times, like on Steam. I, reinstalled it like a few years ago, tried to play it, and it just like wasn't doing much for me. I don't know what it was. And now that I'm playing this one, because I am loving this game, by the way, in case I hadn't mentioned that, I think this is a great game. It's a lot to do with the dialogue and the pacing and stuff. So while this has a really fun story and great dialogue and jokes and whatnot, the first game has those things, but you could tell that a lot of the conversation is very stilted. So, a character will make a joke, and when that character makes the joke, there's kind of a pause. It's that weird, like, early games figuring out, comic timing pause, Someone make a joke, and then the other character, like, there's a pause between when the character talks. In this one, the beats are perfect. The comedic beat is on time, and it feels really, really good. And the type of comedy in this game is not going to appeal to everybody, I don't think, That's to say also, the art style, I think, also has a very, very unique look to it, too. It's almost like Tim Burton-ish meets, like, a more colorful, interesting world, Not that Tim Burton worlds aren't interesting, but, once you've seen one, I feel like you've kind of seen all of them, right? Psychonauts is a very different, pulpy, comic book feeling world. Like, this feels like it would be a young adult comic series for sure. And it's great. It's really well done. It's beautiful. Oh, we could do this real quick here too.
Don't tell the others.
We could pet goats. We have our telekinesis power that we use, and you can go to different animals and you can actually pet goats. You can pick up these purple gems too. I forget what they're called, but those are used to buy like badges and stuff that you can make your character more powerful with. But one of the last things we're going to do here is we are going to jump in to the main facility here, and we're going to go take a quest item to somebody. I don't want to spoil a surprise here.
Thanks for meeting me down here. Away from
But yeah, guys, I know this is already a 30-minute video here. Thank you for holding in there with me if you've been sitting in this long. But this is one of those games that deserves the time that you're giving it. It's one of those games where if I had the time, if I had the personal time available to me, I would just keep playing this through. Like, I'd start Saturday morning and probably play till Saturday night and finish it. You know, it'd be a one-dayer for me because I really, really enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Raz.
Hey, I'm Larry. Please excuse my lack of body. It was sick today, so I left it at home.
There's just a brain hanging out here. That's interesting. Okay. So yeah, in Psychonauts, brains can just hang out. And they also revealed that when any Psychonaut dies, their brain will be dumped into this weird brain pod, which is kind of interesting. We have a thing.
Is it this direction? I think it's over this way.
You could also find stray thoughts, which is what I just saw there.
Steal that from my desk?
Why is it not working now, though? See the green on this? So you can scan stray thoughts, and you can reveal power-ups and stuff to use, which is pretty cool. There we go.
There are some stray thoughts.
That one was not activating for me for some reason, and I'm glad I found this because for some reason I was not able to get up there and get these cards. These cards are actually what helps you rank up in the game. So if we switch our ability here to the mental connection, we can actually hit LB, 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 and get that card. How nice is that? But yeah, I was racking my brain trying to figure out, you know, no pun intended, trying to figure out how the hell to get up there and get these cards and stuff. So now it looks like I can kind of figure it out. I wonder if we can actually float over there. No, we just don't have enough power to make it over there.
Okay, let's see if there are any stray thoughts around.
Hey, did you steal that from my desk?
Okay, there's another green one. See if we could find these before we go here today. At least one more, maybe. I saw it was green.
Not that way.
Ow, my feet.
Definitely more this way.
Still green.
Found some thoughts.
Hey, found some more. Perfect. Perfect. This is really making me happy because my my OCD was really acting up trying to grab these things, man. It really, really was. Okay, this is a good point to show you like the upgrade menu and the abilities, though. Looks like I have a space for 2 more badges there. Different abilities that we can get, but these are all abilities that you use in the game. So we use the telekinesis, the hand, to like pet the goats and grab the fruit and food that we were making. The Psy Blast I was using against the enemies. That's with the the blaster. Clairvoyance we haven't used yet, but you can actually take over animals and find secrets, which is kind of cool. You can also take over people, but we mostly been using it for animals. Levitation is the ball and the floaty thing. Pyrokinesis, obviously, that's the fire. And then the mental connection is the thing that we're using to go through those little white clouds here. So we have 3 upgrade points, so we can do, let's see, sleight of hand, cooldowns between plucks are shortened. Get an extra attack with your melee combo, or take no damage for a brief period. Let's do the take no damage. Let's do that. Other stuff in the menu, though, you could buy badges to equip and use. So, like, for me to be able to pet animals, that was actually a badge I had to, or a pin, rather, that I had to equip, which is kind of funny. Right now I have the extends the duration of your brain block ability, which is also helpful. I'm going to actually turn off that dance one because I have more helpful stuff here, like this lev ball one. If I press X while in the air, then I can smash down. So let's try that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so the question I have here is, can I double jump over here? Oh, I almost got there, but not quite.
People might think this thought tuner looks dorky, but I think it's cool.
People might think it's dorky, but I think it's cool. Raz is such a positive person in this game. He comes from such a weird background, but he's super positive. All the other kids that he's dealing with in this facility, like the other interns and stuff, they're so crappy to him. And it's like, man, I guess that's what happens to the positive, nice kid, right? All right. So at this point, we are heading down to our friend Nick. But you can tell he's having some issues.
Nick, how would you feel about an upgrade to your sense of self-protection?
Ooh.
Basically, we found another brain. We're going to give him a brain.
Can you hear me? Ball of light. Are you in there?
Light, dark, and every flavor in between. But all these colors are just one band in this sensual rainbow of rainbows. What is this room, and how can I taste it all at once? And who composed this symphony?
Nick?
One symphony is beautiful, but 100 all at once? Oh God, I can smell the Big Bang. There's an ant in the wall that's grinding its teeth. Everythingness, oneness, nothingness, nothingness, nothingness. Is this cashmere? It's too delicious.
Wow.
I should really go back in there, but I'm just a little scared.
I would be too. Basically what we just did there... Oh, cool. We can use the clairvoyance here so we can check this out. We found a dead brain that actually still had some activity in it. That's what we were giving Nick, because Nick was like completely messed up, so...
Can't stop the rain.
Oop, I did not select it. You gotta make sure you hit the button. There we go.
And we're heading for the rocks.
Oh my god. What is going on in here?
Yep.
Okay, it's getting fuzzy. Alright, what do I gotta do here? I used the clairvoyance on him. Normally when you do the clairvoyance in this game, it kind of gives you an arrow rather, to kind of show you where you gotta go, what you gotta do. This one is not doing that. You can tell he's got the clairvoyance over him. So my question here is, do we need the upgrade? Take no damage, your powers are no longer restricted by cooldowns. Okay.
Our planet is a fly, caught in the galaxy's web.
Not really sure what I gotta do here, guys, to be honest. But I'm going to figure that out on my own. Just know, guys, at the end of the day here, my thoughts on Psychonauts 2. I think it's a better game than Psychonauts 1 in a lot of ways. 1 has a heart that can't be duplicated, but 2 has taken that heart and made an enlarged heart. It made it, it's healthy, but it's enlarged. Okay? So, I don't know where I'm going with this. Regardless, it took that heart, made a very, very great game from that foundation of a game that they had with Psychonauts 1. I think 2 is everything they wanted 1 to be, in a way, because you have a central hub. It almost feels open world in a way. It's just like a really fun game to play. Like, if you guys are a fan of like old school 3D platformers, I think you're gonna really, really enjoy this one. This one just like goes right into that category, and it's a ton of fun to play. Of course, not to mention, if you like 3D platformers, but you always thought that maybe the story could be a little bit more enjoyable, or the characters' dialogue could be a little bit more funny, this is it, man. This is really it. This is a love letter to 3D platformers from the early 2000s, but also I feel like has a place today. I miss these games. I really, really do. It took what you had back then with the 3D platformer and just slapped all this like amazing stank on it. Which I really, really like. So yeah, guys, great game. I'm just gonna continue playing it here, but know that I love it. So guys, thank you for watching, and of course I'll see you all next time.